Hey, do you find when you're recording at home that your microphone, it just sounds a bit too quiet? You try to crank up the gain knob on your interface, but that just seems to make things a little too noisy. You start to get a ringing or some kind of noise floor going through the background of your recordings, and things just don't sound great. Well, you could invest in a more expensive microphone, invest hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Same thing with a better interface, or you could stick with the budget interface and microphone you have and just get a pro preamp like this by Tonor. Hey, what's going on? Reagan Ram here with Orpheus Audio Academy, and today I'm testing out the TA20 mic preamp by Tonor. And what this is going to do is it gives your microphone an up to 20 dB boost in gain. So you have a much louder sounding microphone. So if you're using like a budget dynamic microphone, oftentimes it can be a little too quiet, a little too soft, and you really find you're cranking up that gain, introducing noise, and it doesn't sound quite as good of quality. So this helps you get better quality from your budget equipment. Now, it does require phantom power to be turned on. So you can see what that looks like here when it is turned on. This blue light or whitish blue light will indicate on the preamp, and if it's off, the light will then go off. So it's kind of a nice way for you to see if it is on indeed. And this gives you a much more pure sound. The preamp features advanced circuitry, which can enhance the microphone's signal for ultra low harmonic distortion. So that is just kind of a fancy way of saying you're going to get much cleaner sound with much less noise and distortion on your sound. And it's also really affordable, like I said, so much more affordable than if you're wanting to upgrade your actual interface and buy something that costs hundreds of dollars more, or upgrade your microphone also for something that would cost hundreds of dollars more. Instead, you can just get this really affordable preamp, and it works really great with the equipment you have. So let's hear it in action now. We're going to do some tests here of me just talking. I'm going to talk into this microphone without Tonor, and then with it plugged in, and we'll hear how it sounds, and we'll also hear how this sounds recording vocals. All right, so this is how my voice sounds without the Tonor preamp, with the gain on my interface set at 12 o'clock. I'm going to reduce the gain now. So it's about at 9 o'clock, so probably much quieter. Let's move it now to about 2 or 3 o'clock-ish. This is how it sounds now without the Tonor, and now I'm going to move it back to 12 o'clock noon. All right, so that is how this sounds. Now we're going to see how this sounds with Tonor. All right, so now Tonor is plugged in. This is Tonor at about 9 o'clock. Now we're going to be up here at 12 o'clock. Now we're going up to 3 o'clock-ish, so much louder and much cleaner. Let's see, let's pull this back now at noon. So I found that like even that is a little loud, so I can probably pull this back even more, or I can move the microphone back a little farther if I wanted to. And so this allows you to get louder recordings without introducing all that noise. Let's see, even if I turn this all the way up and I just whisper, so I can whisper here, and are you getting any noise? This is like all the way up, really loud. And I'm gonna pull this back down, versus if we turn up the gain all the way up on this microphone without Tonor, it sounds like this. Turning it up, all the way up. And you're probably starting to get some noise there, which you're not going to get with the Tonor. All right, so I'm going to turn that back. And real quick, before going into how this sounds on vocals, go ahead and hit the like button if you've gotten value from this video. And recording high quality vocals is just one step in the process if you're wanting to create pro quality vocals from home, which is why I created my vocal production cheat sheet, which you can grab in the description below, or just go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/vocals. And this breaks down step by step how to record high quality vocals from home, even if you are in a less than ideal room that doesn't have acoustic treatment. It also covers how to go about editing your vocals for a pro quality sound, and then finally how to go about mixing your vocals, including what plugins you can use, even if you just have stock plugins, to get a pro sound. So again, this is a free cheat sheet you can grab in the description below, or go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/vocals. With that, let's hear how this microphone sounds with Tonor while recording vocals. Faint, like, yeah, I have to get like maybe really close. I'm gonna bump this up to a little past about 1. I'm gonna bump this up to about 1 o'clock. Let's record this now.
Past the galaxies and the time it is. I'll count the sub-seconds until we meet again. Don't have time to lose, can we just call it now? What good is time travel without your dazzle?
Alright, now we're gonna hear this with Tonor. So Tonor is now in, and I'm not going to turn this up quite as high. Because if I am singing, man, that's going to get some clipping. So we're going to pull this back. Maybe I pull the mic back a bit. What's that from? Mr. Bean's Holiday or something? I apologize if my singing isn't the best. I'm not the best singer. Haven't warmed up. I haven't even sang this in a long time.
Past,
So it's still getting a little warm.
past the galaxies. Past the galaxies and the time it is. I'll count the sub-seconds until we meet again. Don't have time to lose, can we just call it now? What good is time travel without your dazzle?
Alright, let's solo these. So this is without Tonor.
Past the galaxies and the time it is. I'll count the sub-seconds until we meet again. Don't
So that's without.
past the galaxies and the time it is. I'll count the sub-seconds until we meet again.
Definitely louder.
Past the galaxies and the time. Past the galaxies and the time it is. I'll count the sub-seconds until we meet again.
So right here is pretty good evidence. So this is without Tonor. You can see there's like, what is that? Like 110, 120 hertz, like noise floor going all the way through this, and there's other noise in there. This is more background noise, but you can see like this line right here you're getting is like the noise floor. But with the Tonor here, you don't have that here. I mean, there's some noise down here, but it's like below 100, so it's even less likely you're going to hear it, and there's not as loud, not as consistent. So you can see it's a lot cleaner audio, this versus this. Let me zoom back out. So you can see here is without Tonor, with Tonor. There's still some background noise in here. It's probably just me or like the fan or stuff going on in my room, since it's going to be more sensitive. So that's just me moving. So definitely a lot cleaner using Tonor than not using Tonor. So if you want a cleaner, higher quality audio, but you don't want to, buy a super expensive, hundreds of dollars, invest hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars in an interface. You just want to use your budget interface, but you want to get a high quality preamp, because that's really what it comes down to, how high quality your interface is. It all depends on the preamps you're using. So instead you can get this really high quality preamp by Tonor, get a cleaner sound. It's going to boost the level of your microphone too. So if you find your microphone is too quiet, so you're having to turn the gain all the way up, and that's introducing more noise, you don't want that. You can just use Tonor as a nice preamp here, so you get really high quality audio from home on a budget. So if you want to grab this tool for yourself, just go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/Tonor, or just click in the description below. And if you want to see my review of this microphone here, the Maono PD400X, then just click the video playing on the screen right now. With that, have an awesome day and keep creating.